Alrighty, here we are. So, if you go under the shorts, you'll see testing pH, alkalinity. I think the chlorine one took a little long. They're on there. The next one we're gonna do, we're gonna go over phosphates. Alrighty. Phosphates play a tricky part in your water. Alkalinity. I always tell everybody before you have your CPO, most people balance pH and chlorine. That is pretty much all. Sometimes you'll get people who know a little bit about alkalinity. After you get your CPO, you should be able to understand how those three correlate, how they affect each other, but also when your calcium hardness and your phosphate come into play. Because most balanced pools, those factors aren't really going to be a big factor unless you have issues that just don't make sense. And that's where I'm at with hot tub 1, 2, and 3. Before, I think the process was they were just dumping and filling and they were resetting. The issue with that is you never really figure out what the issue is and what's going on. Because dumping and filling 9 bodies of water, that's a lot to do that every single month. So right here, this is our log. You can pause it if you want, you can go over it, but you can see it's been a fight to keep chlorine in this pool, all right? So right now we're gonna do the phosphate test. So this particular test that we picked up for y'all, you're gonna take this strip out and take it right here. You're gonna fill this test tube up to the 10 millimeter mark. A little over, shake it out, right there. Next, you're gonna take your test strip, you're literally just gonna bend it. You're not gonna fold it, do not crease it. Then you're just gonna put it right inside, just like that. I believe this one is okay, so this is a 5 tilt, that is all. Next, you're gonna place it in here. You're gonna cap it. You're gonna invert this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna take this out. This is done. This is the most important part. When you test this, there's 2 slots. You see how there's a blank slot and there's a colored slot. You're going to place your test tube over that empty slot and look down it into the test tube. And then you will find your color match that way, okay? This is actually one of the residential hot tubs. I think it's 109, 209. So it has 0 phosphates in it. It's been balancing perfectly. The levels have been good in it. We check it. Yeah, chlorines or bromines at 4.0, totals at 0, pH at 4.0, alkalinity sitting right at 70. 10 low, but that's here and there. You know, it's all right. That's perfectly balanced, along with 0 phosphates. I guarantee you that water looks crystal clear. All right.